of cleaning in the front room, as you do. I'm spring cleaning the house. Wife's been so busy doing cakes that I don't. When I do cleaning, I do techno prisoners. I blitz everywhere. I go task and finish mode. Chuck away what I know I can chuck away. Clean up what I know I can clean. So anyway, Fuller's 1845 from Sainsbury's. It was in Tesco's, and then they did a swap round as they do. And you know how these supermarkets are. 1 minute it's in one, then it's in another. It's but anyway, bottle conditioned ale matured to perfection for 100 days. So that's good. I mean, I've had it in the beer room a couple of weeks as well. 6.3% brewed beside the Thames since 1845, hence the name of the beer. So, first brewed in 1985 to celebrate our 150th anniversary. This bottle conditioned recipe is inspired by the original Fuller's Brewing books. The amber malt and golden hops combine to create a delicious fruitcake aroma. As this beer is bottle conditioned, we store upright and pour carefully. So, the only down we're doing a bloody beer review on a selfie stick, and it is a selfie stick, is this. Cracking the bottle. And I've managed it. The second problem is pouring the bloody beer. So, yeah. Oh, we are going to get a head. I mean, obviously, kind of used to heads on beers anyway. Yeah, it's got a head on it. It is what it is. Yeah, it's a decent pour. You don't get, it's a proper pour. It's a man's pour. None of these bloody pours with no heads on. What's that about? Hey, get away from my beer. But yeah, what's that about? Heads with no paws on, or paws with no heads on. Got there in the end. So yeah, 1845. Put that little babby there. Do you want coffee, Robbie? Because you'll be getting coffee in a minute. Yeah, 4 coffees. In fact, so as we can see, lovely amber pour, slightly off-white head. Big malty aroma on this. It's yeah, it's smelling nice. I hope people can hear me tonight, otherwise I'll start shouting down the bloody phone. I am going to buy one of these microphone jobbies, and just see how it goes. The worst thing's worst, I'll go back to using the camcorder. The only problem with the camcorder is it's an absolute shitbag to upload videos. Hence why I don't use it, because I have to upload it. I have to upload it to the computer, to then upload it to YouTube, to then wait for it to process. So as you can imagine, that adds hours on a video. It's what I used to do. I don't really want to go back down that avenue again. That was the old days. With phones these days, you shouldn't need to, blooming internet. But in any case, the head's dissipating now, so, well, somewhat. Big. And there is fruitcake aroma on this. It's very akin to the likes of King Goblin and even Broadside. So I might have to do a Fuller's versus Broadside, if only just to have a couple of good beers together, and do it live again, and set it up. I will, once I start buying beer again, because at the moment I'm stopping again for the foreseeable future. It is what it is, I want to let the beer. I don't want the beer wall to go silly, and then you have to think about. Ooh, and then you have to think about economics and all that shite. That is what it is. So, it's looking good. It feels nice and thick. And the temperature's bob on. You can tell the drop in temperature's really, great for trad beers. I must admit, if I was looking at all types of beer, my favourite area of beer is supermarket traditional beers. I just grown up on them, and yeah, I mean, you don't get the imperial stouts, the super delicious imperial stouts from supermarkets, and even less so now. Um, Now that North Star's pulled out, Lervig though is still in Northern in Morrison's for how long? I'm not sure about Omnipolo. They're £8 beer. Didn't get on with that anyway. I thought it was well overpriced. Yeah, you make imperial stouts. Ooh. Um, there's lots of people making imperial stouts, and I've got to be honest. Of the Omnipolos I've had, none of them have justified the rather silly prices. Um, I mean, if the prices is what they can make it for, and that's that, then fair play. But if other breweries can make it cheaper and still make a bit of profit, um, you know, profit is obviously, you're there to make profit. Um, Although some will sell it at a loss to get it in supermarkets. However, traditional beers, now they can brew this stuff and make profit. I wouldn't say it's a match for Broadside. If I'm being brutally honest, taste wise, yeah, aroma wise, it's nice, and again, not as strong. It's still a nice beer though. I mean, Fuller's do make some belting beers if you can get them. Waitrose and Ocado are a good little area for Fuller's beers. Golden Pride, oh my god, 8.5%. Jesus, it's like living in a dreamland. I remember at Sainsbury's, we got a case of it come in and we don't sell it. Well, when I worked there at least. And said to the boss, what do you want to do with this? We don't sell it. Do you want me to put stickers on 50 pence or something? He says, yeah, just put 50 pence on. So as you do, put 50 pence on. Yeah, £2.50 beer for 50 pence. Job's good, and oh, I love working with that bloke. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. Yes, he was the sharpest tool anyway, but can't even remember his name now as well. But you ask a question and they're in charge. So you ask the question, they're in charge, they say, and you just say, all right, then I'll put it on for 50 pence. So bargains are bargains. I only sow the seed. It's up to the people with the ability to say yay or nay to do the business. And that's a story of my life where I do that. Sow a little seed and see where it goes. I'm a gardener, these shit happens, you've got to be doing these things, haven't you? So, hoping to come back with another review, or even two tonight, because I've got a lot of cleaning in the front room. It hasn't been done for ages. Underneath, we've got one of these corner settees, and the little ones, the babies, absolute buggers for stuff going under the settee. So I'm having to mop, hoover, pick bits up. And good thing we've got a wooden floor that's cleanable, because it would be a bag otherwise. I'll be honest, quite emotional seeing all the rain coming down. Looking forward to lots of gardening videos on the channel to supplement the beer videos. But yeah, and hopefully, I'm sure it's tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually classed as my 2-year start. I'm sure I didn't start on the bleeding Thursday. Or did I? I thought I started on a Thursday. Or did I? I pulled a sickie. I know that. At the end of the last job. It's good for me induction. Yeah. After a year of hell, they could fuck themselves anyway. It's worth losing a day's pay just to say, yeah, up yours. But yeah, 2 years in this job, and even today, the boss put a nice, kind message on WhatsApp to me, and I love that. I love people recognising your work and your hard work. You know, gardening is never the um, highest paid job. It should be more. You know, it's sad that, but these days little twats and officers get more, don't they? Yeah, pushing somebody numbers on a keyboard, 50,000. You think to yourself, yeah, and what do you do? After that, you're pissing about looking at porn, and yeah, on the old ex hamster or whatever them sites are called. I have no idea. But yeah. So one of the top trad beers in supermarkets, you know, Fuller's 1845 is, oh, that's a big birdie. Yeah, and it's got big wings anyway. I ain't got a clue what it is, but it's a big birdie. Looks like he's hovering over above for a nice tasty little birdie to morsel on. These things happen, I suppose. So I'm going to pour a bit more. I'm going to chat a bit more. This beer channel was started as my way of doing beer reviews, and you know, sometimes I've like looked at the beer reviewers, some of the more popular ones, and you know, with the right beer, I can deliver a beer review as good as anybody's. I know that. I do. Not all the time, but at least some of the time, depending on the beer. And sometimes I doubt myself, and I doubt myself, and I think to myself, is it worth still doing this stuff? You know, and am I wasting my time? And even now, you know, 2,923 subscribers as of this video. I still doubt myself. I still, you know. The torment in my brain on a daily basis is. One of these days, I'll do a video and just talk about what goes through the brain and see who relates. And yeah, at times it can be bloody tough. You know, it can be. No, back to the beer. I'm enjoying this. Like all beers, we don't neck beers in 3 minutes. And I know some of the beer reviewers out there, some of the best beer reviewers out there, Dean for one, he does his 3 and 4 minute reviews. And he gets good views for it as well. So he's well respected, well liked. My views seem to be going down a little fucking rate of knots. And it's funny, it's really strange. YouTube, social media is really strange because you get more subscribers and you get less views. And it's like, what the fuck's that about? You think it'd be the other way round. Or was beer reviewing such a niche thing that but then you get people like Mr. Barry Island, and he's getting lots of views. And I've seen people who are new into beer reviewing, and I don't know their background, getting silly views. They've obviously come from a more of a celebrity background, and I do mean silly views as well, much more than Mr. Barry Island. And it is strange. It is strange about that. So, you could be a celebrity like Tyson Fury, start doing beer reviews, 2 million viewers, right? Yeah. But you just see where social media is strange. Facebook to me is an absolute waste of bloody time these days. I never see posts from friends or family. All I see is adverts and bloody beer review. beer related posts, and it's getting to the stage where I'm going to unfollow on my personal account or everything. I'm going to unfollow. When I like and unlike, I'm going to dislike all beer stuff from my personal account, because all that happens is I don't see anything from friends and it just pisses me off. Same with Instagram. Instagram's just an absolute waste of time for me. Something's happened to my messages and I don't get them. So I've just gone on and disabled messages now. Because what's the point? If I can't access them, I might as well disable them anyway. Twitter's a funny old thing. And all these social medias are, obviously there's a way of exploiting everything. I think I'm too old to worry about all that. I mean, really, like all hobbies, this is just a hobby. It's as simple as that. I mean, I can't do what other people can do. I literally can't spend hours doing chit chats and shit, because one, I'd get moaned at, and two, I ain't got the time. So yeah, it's what it is on that side of things. I don't know. But in any case, I've had a good chat. I've had a nice beer. So we'll go back to the beer review time. I do apologise. Always watch the last minute or so of a beer review if you want to see the real nitty gritty. So still getting malty fruitcake aromas. Tasting absolutely spot on. 6.3%. Don't think it's as complex as that broadside. I'd have to put one against the other. There's no way of saying without putting one against the other. They're both brilliant beers, so it's not like I'm slagging a beer off. But 18.45 in Sainsbury's rather. For the price it is, it's a steal. It really is. When you think that what you pay for some craft beers at the moment, yes, craft beers are craft beers, trad beers are trad beers, but trust me, some of the IPAs and double IPAs that come out, and you're like, yeah, I've tasted 100 versions of this, and I know that's the same with trad beers in some ways. There's like 100 versions of the same bloody beer with a slightly different bit to it. And I mean, I suppose that's where using essences and things to flavour beers, or using real fruit and that, makes a difference. If you can do that, it's not always easy. Anyway, for me, good 4.55 out of 5. And yeah, still a very, very, rather, not very, bit of Chinese coming out there. Still a very relevant beer in 2022. Top notch. See you soon. Cheers all.